All right. Well, yes, that's all right. Good morning. We have our resistance bands class here today. Everything's seated except for a few exercises towards the end. We want to focus on our posture, focus on our breathing. If you have questions throughout the class, feel free to ask and, take your time. If you have pain with anything, pause, take a rest. It's okay to rest a little bit longer in between. Let's go ahead and sit nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We'll take our band out in front. And we'll start off with horizontal abduction here, opening up and slowly closing back center. Working through our shoulders, through our back here. And again, it's better to go slow and controlled. Let those muscles really contract. Do the work. Good. Let's try for 5 more here. Keep those arms up. Feel it up the arm, through the shoulders. 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. Let's relax down here. We'll bring our arms, our elbows tight to our side. Let's hold the band so our palms are facing up. And from here, we want to open up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bilateral shoulder external rotation. And again, our focus here, strengthening those postural muscles, the rhomboids, through the shoulders. And let's go with 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one for the first set. Reverse that grip. Hold the band out in front once again. And this time, let's pull apart. Hold it. Retract those elbows back. Press forward. Keep holding that tension. Reach all the way out. Retract those elbows back. There you go. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. And relax here. Rest those arms. It's been a few weeks.
It's so when people are going to show up. Yeah, and the holidays are around.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a lot of activities that go on, but there's also brain teasers at 10 that I know is popular, but there's quite a few residents who, watch from home as well. So, yeah. No, yeah. And that's the thing. Everybody prefers a different way of exercising. Some prefer to work in a group, like a class. Some like to just, be by themselves. I mean, yeah.
When we care and when we can, you're right, Dave, because the very residents council, dining committee, brain.
Yeah.
I haven't been going because I'm like, yeah, me too. I feel like I should. Then should look at something about 10 o'clock.
All right. Yeah. Take that band back up. Do this horizontal abduction. And open up as much as you can. Then slowly close center. Try to keep those arms up, shoulder height. Let's go with a few more here. Push through these last few reps. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll reverse our grip. Take those elbows tight to our side. Palms facing up. Good posture. And again, open up externally and back in center. Our focus here, squeeze through the shoulder blades. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse that grip one last time. Arms out in front. And again, pull those hands apart a few inches. Bend the elbows, retract back, press forward. Keep that tension on the band. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest here for a moment. Okay, for our next set of exercises, let's place that band around our back up under the arms. Still remaining a good tall posture. And we'll start off twisting, reaching out with the right arm, back in, then out with the left. Small twist through the obliques, reaching those arms all the way out. Working through the triceps, the biceps. Let's go with 5 more each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's lift those elbows out. Open up those hands here so we're not so far in. Open up. There we go. Keep those elbows high and press out forward. Chest press. Retract those elbows back. Work through the chest, through the front of the shoulders. Try to keep those elbows up high. Better. And 5 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Let's take our hands together, elbows up high, out in front of the chest. Working through the triceps here, extending those arms out, back in. Focus on keeping the elbows up high. Extend those arms all the way out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest here. Let those arms relax.
Yeah, let me ask you one. I know a physical, like you, instructor.
Yeah.
Pushing, slowly. Breathe. Then you breathe in. Now you do the opposite, right, Matt? So-
Yeah, so I mean, either way is fine. I know most people prefer like the first way you said when you're exerting out, breathe out. Yeah, so honestly, whatever, works for you, as long as you're breathing. A lot of people, no, as long as you're breathing, cycling that oxygen through the body because our muscles need it. But a lot of people tend to, stiffen up, hold their breath as they're doing an exercise, breathe, just, let it flow. So that's, I always try to remind everybody, breathe, breathe. It's,
Stop. You're paid to breathe in, and others, it's easier to,
yeah. Just like when we do, like our chair yoga, when we're out here and I say, let's inhale up, then we exhale down, that sort of thing. So yeah, whatever works. All right, let's go with that second set here. Bring that band up under the arms. Again, good posture. And we're twisting, reaching those arms out. Let's go with a few more here. Let's add a few more reps to this second set. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift those elbows up, hands positioned out, and we're pressing out forward, retracting those elbows back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hands together, elbows up. Let's push through this last exercise here. Extend those arms out. Feel that burn through the triceps. Five more. Get that full extension here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Those last few are always tough, but that's where we build the strength, the muscle up. Fatiguing it all the way.
You're not building muscles, but you're building.
Yeah, well, you're doing strength, but you know, endurance as well. And it's more convenient, the bands, than weights, because you know, you could do them seated, you can do them at home. I mean, instead of storing a bunch of weights, you know, just you have a band, fold it up, put it away. So, I mean, there's pros and cons to, you know, everything, the bands, the weights, but it's really what everybody prefers, a different, you know, method of training as well. So, but there's so many benefits to
Just
the
exercise.
bands. Yeah, yeah, just moving it, correct. All right. Let's go ahead and stand up. And let's step on the band with one foot, whichever one you're comfortable with. Just have that foot a little bit more forward than the opposite. And we'll stand tall. Let's have our palms facing away. And we'll go with some nice, easy bicep curls. Keeping a nice, tall posture. Slow and controlled here through the biceps. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll rotate so our palms are facing towards our quads. And upright rows, we're lifting those elbows out and up and down. Keep both sides equal. Bring those hands right up to the collarbone. Working through the shoulders, those upper arms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take that other foot, step on the band. And just, you know, separate your feet a little bit to what's comfortable. We'll go with our oblique bend. So we're side to side crunching. We want to feel some resistance. So if you don't feel much, grab a little bit lower on that band. So as you crunch off to one side, you pull that band up on the opposite. Along with working the obliques here, we're feeling a nice stretch up along the back, along the spine. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, let's bring those feet hip width apart. Standing tall. We're going to go with our squats, whatever's comfortable. Mini squats, so your normal squat here. We're taking those hips, glutes back, bending through the knees, and drive up, squeeze the glutes. Back down, keep that back straight. Looking forward. Work through those quadriceps here, drive up. Good, let's try for 5 more. 3 more. Get that full squat down, drive up, 2. And last one. Good, we'll step out of that band. Let's have a seat. Take a moment here.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It is not because they don't have a. Yeah, okay, I mean, just, it's weird, it's like. Because once it starts, it doesn't stop. It doesn't, it's like this, thank you, it's like this. It's very.
It does get dry. I'm surprised you guys don't bring water. Yeah? Yeah.
It's only like 45 minutes, I'll drink it when I get home.
Yeah, just a little something, absolutely. All right, let's take our band, feed it up under the legs, and we'll grab both ends and just cross them over. All right, so we should have our feet together. Let's sit to the edge of our chair just so the arms on our chair don't restrict us. And we're pulling that band nice and tight here. We're going to go with some clamshells. So keeping a good posture, opening up as much as you can, slowly back together. We want to try to keep our feet together here. They may, tilt up a little bit. That's fine. Working through the outer thigh, through the hips. Good. Let's go with 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. Back center, and let's separate the knees. Walk our feet out. So we're holding that resistance here. The band's going to want us to cave our knees in. You hold them out, And let's go ahead and march. Seated marches, working through the quadriceps to lift that leg up. Holding that band apart through the hip adductors. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that resistance for a moment. We'll sit all the way back into our chair and readjust the band, our feet, our knees together. Pull tight. And we'll separate those knees, walk the feet out. Again, remind yourself of your posture. Right leg extensions. Keep those knees apart, extending that right leg all the way up and relaxing down. Feel it through that quadricep. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll switch. Left leg extensions. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And stay in the same position here. Pull those knees apart. Let's lift our heels up together. Down, then lift the toes up here. Work through those lower leg muscles, the calf muscle, tibialis anteriors. Down through the ankles. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your legs. Let's take that band out. And let's place the band underneath that right foot, near the ball of our foot, not too close to the arch. We're holding that band. That right leg is out in front. And we're pointing the foot and bringing the foot in towards us. So plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. Working through the lower leg muscles here one last time. Feel a nice stretch through the calf as we pull our toes in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's switch. Let's put the left side in. Take the right foot out. And same thing here. Pointing the foot and bringing it in towards us. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax down. We could take that band out, set it off to the side. And let's just finish up here with a couple of stretches here. So sitting tall, and let's twist to our left. Hold it, look over that shoulder, feel it through the back. And let's go ahead and twist over to the right. And back center. Let's bring our hands together. We'll grab below the right knee and pull up to your chest here. Let's stretch the glutes. And let's go ahead and switch. Now the left side. Again, our stretches, just nice, easy pull. We want to overstretch here. Relax down. Let's take that right foot up to the left leg. back straight, and we'll lean forward. Stretch out the hip flexor here. Feel it through that right leg, through the hip. Again, a lot of times leg pain, hip pain, low back pain can stem from the hip flexor. So just here's a nice, easy, simple stretch here. And relax out of that stretch. And we'll take the left side up. Same thing, back straight, lean forward. After a few seconds, try to go forward a little bit more. Really loosen up that hip flexor. And ease up out of that stretch. Let's take our right arm across. Left arm curls up here, stretching that right shoulder. Just avoid pulling right on your elbow here. We don't want to hyperextend the joint. And let's go ahead and switch. And ease out of that. Last one. Right hand up to the left side and gently pull over to the right. And let's go ahead and switch. And we'll keep it with that, all right? Yes, thank you. Yes, of course. At the end it does, not during, right? Yes. No, yeah.
Didn't have squats.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, try a couple new things here and there. Get out of the same old routine, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.